more tired. What's goob? Yeah. I mean, it still might be fairly good, but
Just wasn't he?
those big pajamas.
Stocking fee and then get ugly shirt again?
Yeah.
Pretty be careful.
Ah. Ashen one.
This, if the tales are true. What do you think? Fine. I am great. Goodbye.
Speak honorable. Our lord, and knowest thou he, a fellow of mine, guides him at this moment? For what, lord? Till we meet again.
What's up, man? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't think it does. It's just one of those, like, anybody that pre-ordered it automatically gets it. Yeah. I mean, they've seen worse than anything, but that's how they were at the very beginning of the first Destiny. Like, stuff that gets shot at it. Yeah, I mean, it's as of now they can't, but yeah. It's awesome. I liked that tree better than Voidwalker one. Just because it gives you a lot more movement stuff. Being able to do the mid-air dodge and shoot and throw grenades from the air and all that. I mean, kind of. They only have so many options, though, because they don't want to make it an Overwatch situation. Well, now they give you the one tree where hitting criticals with the golden gun drop orbs, and from what I've heard, it can actually drop enough orbs from one golden gun to completely fill your teammate's super bar from nothing. Which is a complete game changer, because now if you're sitting there shooting a boss, your hunter can use a golden gun on the boss and then help everyone else fill their super meter. Like, that's a game changer. Yeah, it's one of the trees they haven't let us play with, and that's like from Luke Smith saying it, but it's still one of those. It's... No. I would think 2019 at this point. Yeah, they haven't officially said whether or not that's what they want to call it or if they want to change it yet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they haven't even officially said they're, like, working on it yet. Yeah. Yeah. Being able to do the healing and the damage auras is huge. Well, PvP, it's actually kind of weak. But it's... being able to mix the Warlocks and the Titans moves together properly is gonna be the big thing. More than likely, yeah. You might get like one hunter, but... Yeah, that's the thing I'm waiting to see what the third subclasses are actually going to be. Because, like, they've shown that they're going to be there, but they haven't shown what they're going to be. Yeah. Yeah, no, they only let you show... They only let you play as, like, the two. And it was only one of the trees for each one, too. It's easier for them to balance this, but I like the other one better. Yeah. Well, that's why they did it. Because now they only have to balance for two options. They don't have to balance for, you know, what stupid combination somebody might come up with. It kind of seems that way so far. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're doing the rolling midnight release, which should help on a lot of that, but their first release was like really good. Like way less problems than I have ever seen in a game getting launched. Yeah, see that none of that happened with the first game. It was literally like once the servers were up, you were just good to go. Nope. My my guess is they're either waiting 2 weeks because I think that's how long they waited on the first one, or they're gonna wait until PC's out, like October. Yeah, the only reason I could see them doing it is because there's that big world's first rush, but the problem is you would have to give PC people enough time to get to light level too, so you'd have to hold it until like fucking November. So I would hope that they're only going to do the 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, it's that. There'll be stuff that they need to balance out and stuff that'll end up getting changed and all that shit. But yeah, that's... Yeah, who knows what they're gonna be, but... Yeah, because of 3 subclasses for each thing. You have to, like, unlock at least one subclass, I know, from what they were showing. But we have no idea what those third subclasses are going to be, other than they're going to be, obviously, characters from the game. No, they're already in the first game. Pretty much all those people except for the bad guy and the one sniper girl they were showing with the bird. Yeah, no, she's new. Yeah, as far as I know, she's gonna be the one that gives you the, banner artifact for the clans. In the app, there's a thing for the clans that says that you have to get your banner from Hawthorne, which is that girl's name, and then thing that somebody already had the game and was streaming it for 5 hours before their account got deleted, and had showed a lot of like the inventory screens and stuff, and one of them was the artifact slot had an opening for the clan thing, and then you get basically for a set amount of time, which they haven't said what that's going to be yet, your clan earns experience towards leveling up your clan. For that, I think they're calling them seasons. And as you level it up and do these things, that artifact gives you different options of stuff it does for you. Like more glimmer per kill. And then all the way down at the very bottom, one of the last things was increased engram drop chance. But you have to level, your entire clan is working towards leveling that up. And then at the end of the season, it'll get taken away and you'll have a new set of things to work towards or do or whatever to unlock them again. But it keeps the clan thing, you know, also it's like one of those. If a bunch of people do the Nightfall, everybody in the clan gets 1 engram for completing so many Nightfalls. If enough people complete the raid that week, everybody in the clan gets 1 engram for that. And like, certain shit like that. So it actually makes clans like more of a worthwhile thing. To some degree. No, everybody will get the bonus. Everybody in the clan is... No. Oh yeah, there'll be something for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he would have gotten away with that for that long, but I'm assuming they have, you know, test servers and preview servers and all sorts of shit up already. But it's that certain things they seem to be showing too much, but we still don't really know a lot. Oh, from what I've seen, it's like the Edge magazine had a huge cover spread on it, and they said that patrols and strikes don't even open up until you're 3/4 of the way through the game, and they said they didn't even notice that they weren't there. Because of just how good, like, the story and the side quests and all that stuff. Because there's actually, like, story-driven side quests and shit like that in the game now. And then on top of that, the actual story missions that everybody has seen is basically, they've been saying are, like, amazing. Because they're, like, in the beta, that first story mission's already, like, more story than you got in, like, the first half of Destiny. Yeah, that's still no idea if that's real or not, but it seems legit. Well, It's that you're not gonna destroy it. You're not gonna like fight the thing. You're gonna like go inside of it or go into the weird city-looking thing on its head and destroy something that makes it self-destruct or, you know, some stupid shit. It's not gonna be like you're fighting that huge thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. I don't even know how bad that game would have to be for me to be like, man, I wasted my money. You know? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be. It's a shooter. It's a looter. It's a loot-based game. It's gotta be repetitive. Well, it's that. Technically, those are... Bosses like that have never been done in shooters, so technically that already is very innovative. There really hasn't been a raid in a shooter before this. It's like, you're gonna get variations of that, and you're gonna get shit, and it's one of those. Those aren't repetitive until you get later into the game. There's not really anything you can do about that. It's just, you know, when you're farming for stuff, that shit's gonna be repetitive. But the thing that bothers me is, like, with the system that they've had for the last year, there is no grind. Like, even doing the Kingsfall raid, like, you get your stuff pretty quick, and you get light level pretty quick. So it's like, you need to have the actual grind, which that's what I'm afraid of.
Let's hear it.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, well, and that's the thing is, like, all the other, all the expansions and everything, it's like, they kind of give you the weapons too quick. Light level is too easy to get. Like, everybody... Yeah. Well, and it's just like, yeah, it's like, especially now, you can infuse everything up. So it's like, they give you that, they were saying already that there's like a couple exotics that they give you as you're going through the game. And it's like, that means you literally just have those exotics. Like, those are exotics you don't need to get anymore. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, this is like a story, like, you get it for completing storyline. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, and it's that's not my problem. My problem is the one they said you're getting before you're even double-digit level. Which means now you get a gun at level 7, and you can just infuse it all the way up to endgame. Like, that's just one less thing that you're trying to get. The way they're leaning, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that bothers me is I just have a feeling that it's gonna be like a month in and we're gonna be like, all right, we're max level and we have everything. Yeah, but it's like the first, and that's not you. Yeah, year one though it was like a real grind and everybody bitched about it. But realistically, to me, like that's the way it should have been. Well, they have locked loadouts for certain things, but they already came out and said it wasn't for the raid. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they already said they're never going to require anyone to have to play a certain thing. Well, no, but they're like, yeah, 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 no, they want you, if you want to go in there with 6 Hammer Titans, they like specifically build everything in the game so that that's possible. Like that's one of the problems is like they built a shooter first and put abilities in it. They want it to work as a shooter. They don't want it to be Borderlands. They don't want it to be Diablo. They don't want it to be Warframe. They want it to be a shooter with some abilities. Which is why a lot of that stuff just can't happen. That's why they don't have like a healing class, because then you would need a healer. They make it so that you know, your health just regens and then everybody's fine as long as you're not playing like idiots, but because that's one of their, like, from way back, one of their like design philosophies that they've always talked about is like they don't want to have the diversity. They don't, you know, they're like, it might work out better for you, but because it's that they don't want to force anyone to play. They're trying to be super casual, and that's what scares me. That's why I think it's going to be an issue where you're going to get too many guns and too much level, and it's not going to be any type of a grind or difficulty. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, and two, like, the weapons from what they kind of said it and then kind of went back on it. I'm still not 100% sure, but there's no, like, random rolls. So, like, if you get a specific hand cannon, every time you get that hand cannon, it's going to have the exact same stat rolls on it. Well, and it's one of those. Yeah. Yeah, well, you don't have intellect, discipline, strength anymore. Yeah, agility and something else, and agility is, like, pointless. I think they call it mobility. But it's like the guns 2, there's some type of a reforging or something that there's some type of mod you can put on them. But they haven't, told us too much about that, but just, it's one of those, if every weapon you get is the exact same rolls, you better have a fuck ton more weapons in this game than you did in the first one. Because if there's still 3 archetypes of hand cannons, that's you get 3 hand cannons, you're done. I would be really happy about that. If they did that, I would be really happy. Yeah, that would absolutely kill streamers, but I would be so happy. Yeah, that's what I thought they should have done. As soon as you went flawless that week, that should be it. You get put into a bracket with... Yeah. No, yeah. Well, that was one of the big problems. I'd go into a skirmish game and absolutely dominate it. I'm the only one on my team carrying my team. We're blowing the other team out by double, and the guy on the other team's got an adept pulse rifle. I know you haven't gone to the lighthouse. You're using a weapon that's way better than mine, and you suck. I never even got a 7th win. Ever. Never even got the 7th win to get a gun. Yeah, well, that's what people... That's what a lot of people say, but it's one of those, then I've gone against... That's the problem, is you have to be able to get that. You have to, if a guy jumps out in front of 2 of you, you have to kill him immediately. If you miss that one opportunity, you're done. Yeah. Well, it's that. Everybody just uses what the best thing is. Right now, nobody's even using guns. They're all throwing fusions. It's literally gotten to the point they've nerfed everything so fucking bad that all people use is fusions. Because you don't have special ammo ever. So it's everybody's running with either Icebreaker or No Land Beyond and using sticky grenades. Well, it's... See, that's the thing, you can't with that gun. That gun does not do enough to the body, but if you can switch weapons quick enough, or if you're really good at the reload, you can get another body shot. But otherwise, you have to hit the head. But the big thing is that it's yeah. Last word? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's 100% not. Well, for a long time, people weren't even using primaries at all. Because it's just it's too weak. Everybody's going for the one-hit kills. Well, it became shotguns and snipers. That was it. That was all anybody used, and then they nerfed the special ammo, and then it just became sticky grenades. Well, they'll do what they normally do. I mean, there should be more updates than there was, but... Whoa. Like, what do you mean? Did you just cut out or did my headset die? Well, they did that last time. Yeah, because it was Dark Below and House of Wolves came out the first year. I'm fine with it because it's more content. My actual hope is that they actually do that for year 2 and year 3 this time. Because they had absorbed 2 studios from Activision over the last couple years, and I thought it was just they were beefing up their team to make Destiny 2. But apparently those 2 teams have been dedicated to DLC, so that once the game comes out, they should have more of a steady stream of content. So my hope would be the main team puts out Destiny 2, and then those other 2 teams put out the next 2 DLCs, and then the main team puts out the beginning of whatever year 2 is. Because that could give us, like, one of those could end up with a raid, and I think 2 raids a year is much better than 1. Because we had 2 raids and the Prison of Elders in the first year, which was, like, the best year of Destiny. You see, it's one of those, the raid just does not hold people for that long. That's one of the biggest problems. It doesn't, like, because, like, we did Kingsfall for an entire year, but we had people join up and start doing it in December and January. We had people that joined up and started doing it in, March and April. And then we had people joining us all the way into June. That's what kept us going. If it was just everybody joined at one time, the raid would have been done by January, which is pretty much what happened with Wrath of Machine. Like, that was a great raid, but it was everybody had everything they needed really quick, and then that was like it. Like, people came back for like the challenges. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. What are we doing? Yeah. What the fuck? Well, some of those nights with Creep were like real bad too, because Creep never even beat Kingsfall on hard. And then like doing that with him, and we were so close, and then didn't do it the one time, and he was about to lose his mind.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he? Pretty be careful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Welcome host. Very well. Then take note.
Yeah.
Farewell, Ashen.
I'm interested to see what they're even going to do with any of that now, with only having the one power slot and how the ammo system's going to work. I'm really interested to see what they even do. I think? I don't even know. I mean, it could be. It could just be like the skin type thing like they had with the Galahorn, where you get like the black one, but it was only like a level 3, and you had to like infuse it up or whatever. You actually had to get the Galahorn before you could like use it. Yeah, no, the app is really good. Yeah, I thought that was actually really cool. They didn't have any of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think the factions and stuff were still going to be in there, but I don't know like exactly what they're going to be doing or anything. Zur. Some BS. Well, from what I saw too, it looked like you were going to get some type of currency for completing the raid, the Nightfall, and Trials, but it was like the same currency for all three. So it was like a specific endgame currency, which I'm almost thinking they might have gotten away from Strange Coins, but like that's the new version of them. Which I really like, because if you get something that you can only get from doing endgame stuff, and then that's how you can buy some exotics, I think that's a much better system than just like, you did a random fucking PvP match and happened to get this. You know, instead of just getting strange coins dropped for you all the time for no reason and then being able to go buy an exotic, I think it's cool to actually have you do something. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm like, yeah, if you just don't have them though. Because from what I've seen, I haven't seen anything that's like showing strange coins yet. I get fucking killed here. Yeah. 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 Well, there was no story, truthfully, in the first one, so it was like, yeah. Yeah. Well, how many guys did you end up going through the story with? Or did you just had two? Oh yeah, you had the, yeah. Yeah, from what I've seen, we have everything. Everybody's not being the same thing. I mean, it all depends on what your hype level is, to some degree. But like, I basically know what I'm getting. I mean, you're basically getting like the way the game worked to some degree as like a leveling system and shit for Wrath of Machine, but you have to play more as a team. You have to play a little bit more strategically. Get off of me! No, this fucking enemy makes me want to kill myself. So fucking annoying. I was telling Acid today, I'm like, I think this game has slowly crawled up to like my top 2 or 3 favorite games of all time. Yeah. I mean, it will eventually. They'll have the perfect edition for like $40 in like a year, probably. And maybe for around Christmas. Have all the DLCs in it. It's just like every time I play it, I notice something else that's like they found a way around a problem in other video games, and it's just like amazing. Oh no, not at least not as far as I know. Yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, they haven't done anything like that. Yeah, I don't think they would either, with the way that they are about wanting everything to be like super casual friendly. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever really do that. They would have to completely change the game. I think it would be terrible. Everybody would have everything in a week. But yeah, there's not enough stuff in that game, and there's not enough variation of it. No. I mean, if you want the game to just be done in a week, then yeah, but the way people play that game and the limited amount of shit they have, like, the only way I could see it is if it was like Borderlands, where, like, basically the exotics had 5 different parts they could have. So, you know, you could get a Hawk Moon, I could get a Hawk Moon, mine could be garbage, yours could be amazing. That would be the only way I could see that working. Because Destiny just does not have enough, there's not enough items in it. See, yeah, if they had, like, crafting and materials and stuff like that were more important in it than that, I could see, but it's one of those. I wish there was crafting. You know, I wish there was... I wish there was a lot more stuff like that in the game, but... Again, they went way more on the shooter than they went on the RPG aspects. Yeah, it is. Well, this is what I always say. Borderlands is an RPG with shooter mechanics. Destiny is a shooter with RPG mechanics. No. No, I can hear you. Yeah, isn't it? I mean, it's an older game at this point, but yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I never did either. It didn't really seem like something that I would be like too super interested in, but oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Why are you all coming for me? Fight each other. Woo! Yeah. People are just gonna hit the certain areas quicker. That's all it's gonna be. It's like, my hope is that I can do a Nightfall the first weekend. Whether or not that's even gonna be fucking possible, I have no idea, but that's like what I'm trying to go for. But it's one of those. If I make it there, I'm probably going to have to be doing that by myself or trying to do it with like the guided games feature until like the next weekend. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it could be. Well, from what I've heard, it's like you're not going to repeat anything for like 50, 60 hours. There will literally be no reason to repeat anything until that point. But it's like even the stuff you're repeating seems way more interesting than Destiny 1, because like the public events actually have heroic versions that give you better shit. And like there's the one that you do that actually gives you like Nightfall tier rewards, but it's like a weird public event type deal. And like there's just so many other options. Oh, the arena thing? Yeah. Well, they were talking like roaming bosses in the world. So like if you pop in and are doing a strike, there could all of a sudden be a world boss in the like global area of the strike, because they always would have that part where all of a sudden you see other people running around. Yeah. Or more like a Guild Wars or a Terra. Guild Wars was fucking nuts. You'd be running down the field and all of a sudden there's 100 people fighting one guy and you're like, what the shit is going on? Yeah, it was fucking... I played the second one, it was kinda nuts. Just because of that. Like all the shit that was going on in the world. Yeah, that one I didn't play. I played quite a few MMOs, but I did not play Warcraft ever. Yeah. Well, Overwatch, they're still trying to put, like, PvE stuff into, aren't they? Jesus. Well, that's what Overwatch was supposed to be. Overwatch had a different title and everything, and it got completely scrapped, and they used, like, some of the assets that they had already worked on to make Overwatch, but that was supposed to be their next MMO. I mean, they made so much fucking money on WoW. Yep. Shit. Oh yeah, an absolute shit ton. Until the Division came out, that was the highest selling new IP of all time. And Division took that. It's one of those, I never hated it, I just could not. What they launched with was absolutely fucking terrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Like, people gave Destiny shit. Division was so much worse with what they launched with. Like, Destiny literally had like triple the content at launch that the Division had at launch. But since then, they've completely changed it. It sounds like it's actually a badass game now, but... yeah. Yeah, I know he plays every once in a while, but it's not like... He has a real hard time sticking with any type of game, though. Yeah. It's Nightwolf. Is he still alive? Really? Yeah, because like I keep putting stuff up on the forum and I'm like, has anyone heard from this guy? Like, did he die? Tell him to go on the goddamn Bungie site. Let us know he's alive. Dude, just let us know. Yeah. It's like, that's okay. You got a good excuse. We'll give you this one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for the next 3 years. I think that's the funniest thing too, is I think everybody I know that pre-ordered it basically pre-ordered the like $100 one. Like, but, yeah. 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 Yeah, I think they'll be alright. Like I said, the first one went like, you know, Division was a goddamn clusterfuck. Like everything Ubisoft touches, but Division was, or Destiny just was smooth right out the gate. Yeah, they're slowly getting taken over. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, which would be like way bigger than normal. Yeah.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then Tuthagen.
Yes, sir. Let's. Yeah, it's all crazy.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, Coltrane's been a while. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't think he is. Actually. Yeah. We got a couple people that it's kind of surprising, but he was, I haven't heard from Mo, but I know he's getting it. Yeah, I mean, because I thought he was ex-military, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those comes and goes type of guys, though.
Just wasn't he?
Vendetta said she's probably not. Vendetta Beretta. Yeah, but it was one of those, like, she lived on the fucking game, and then isn't. Wouldn't surprise me.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
Yeah, so, but it's like one, you know, and then, like Hawaiian was like thinking about whether or not he was going to because he didn't like how the aiming was. Like a lot of people played the beta literally and then were like, I'm not getting it, which confuses me. Like the beta wasn't like. First off, you have a thing that's not finished. Second off, they literally let you play like one thing, and that's it. Like you don't really have enough information to make. Yeah, he got it. I know.
Pretty be careful.
Yeah, he's getting it. Sleep's getting it. Which I don't know how much either one of them will actually be on, but yeah, Grum's getting it. See, I don't think I ever played with them. Yeah, Sam's getting it. Probably. Yep. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's what a lot of people that are really good. We used to have the one guy, used to always do that, was like amazing. Yeah, I just can't. My brain, it feels like I'm having a fucking seizure when I try to do that. Yeah. Well, it's that too. Like, a lot of people we had in the group were in the clan, so when it switched to clan only, they all got booted.
Just good, wasn't it?
So a lot of people just didn't realize that they like weren't in the actual clan.
Pretty, be careful.
Ah, there you are.
What then you really now the pro. I the love, but I require but that's only
Think so.
I the love, but I require but only I'm afraid this like it is only. Do not be gone for long.
It might be.
Oh, Chatty.
Alright, man, take it easy.
Have a pleasant journey, champion of Ath.
Such a nut job. Like end of October, probably. I have no idea. We haven't. We keep going on vacation, doing shit. Yeah, that's cool. Not, no, it looks like cat. then yes. You don't have to be 25 to play a game. You have to be 25 to play a game with us. Because most of the people that we play with are like around 30. They got,
Why do you have to be that?
because we don't want an 18, 20-year-old kid like, hey guys, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Oh man, I can't wait to go out with my girlfriend.
Okay, can you not talk like that? I'm gonna punch you.
Exactly.
Sorry, it sounds like too much.
That's what it's like. What do you mean?
Okay, that's what you're talking about, the pre-order?
Yeah. Yeah, I already pre-ordered it.
Okay.
Destiny 2. I have no idea. It's hard to see. I don't know what the hell they built around it since the last time we were there, but I don't know. That's what it might be to block the sun. I really don't know. princess. Nice. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's on their all their shit. Yeah. And they can't live there anymore. Basically. Like, they have to move out for a while until all that gets taken care of.
Well, she said that she doesn't see anything in their stuff, but she's gonna get them to the whole thing. Her dad said that they're acting like like I have.
Yeah, I don't either.
I thought that.
No.
Ah, just what neat. Pretty be careful.
Welcome home, speaker. Very well, then Tuthaken. Farewell, Ashen One. Welcome home, speaker. Very well, then Tuthaken. Farewell, Ashen One.